Are you looking for a sporty crossover vehicle in the Mazda lineup? Well, you got to check out the 2024 Mazda CX-50. Today we have it in the premium package and 2.5 turbo. So I'm excited to take this thing on the road and give it a test drive. Let's go. If you're interested in this Mazda or ones just like it, check out our inventory at smellmazda.com. Now let's take a look at this polymetal gray exterior. While it is gray, I think it's more on the blue spectrum. It's got a nice shine to it whenever the light hits it, and whenever you get in there close, there are small little metal flakes in there, just making the colors pop in the sunlight. As we come around the front of the vehicle, you'll notice the Mazda logo big in chrome in the center, and those headlights stick out even on this slightly overcast day. Now, if you follow the trim along the bottom of the vehicle, as we come around to the side, over the wheel wells, down the side of the vehicle, the CX-50 is known for having this harder surface that will protect the vehicle from rocks and things coming up and chipping the bottom of the vehicle. So just a more rugged and sporty look from the CX-50 compared often to the CX-5. The 20-inch alloy wheels with the glossy black finish to them, as well as those chrome inserts, it makes it look really sharp. This CX-50 has the 2.5 liter turbocharged engine. It produces 227 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. It has a 60-month, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty and a 36-month, 36,000 mile new vehicle limited warranty, plus 24-hour roadside assistance. Around the back of the vehicle, you notice those LED taillights that kind of protrude out from the sides and back. You also have the CX-50 all-wheel drive logo on the left, the Skyactiv G turbo on the right. The tailgate is a power tailgate, one press of the button all the way up. And you have a decent amount of storage back here. Actually, if we look underneath here, we have our spare tire, and it has a Bose subwoofer back there. If I want more space, all I have to do on the left side here, I have a little latch I just pull, and that's going to put those seats down. Same with the right side. Other side goes all the way down, and now you have a lot more space for storage. One more thing back here, you'll notice the 12-volt charger right in there. So that's a lot of features in the trunk. Let's jump into the back seat, see how much space we got back there. So getting into the back seats are nice black perforated leather with orange stitching all throughout. Just getting in, back seats very comfortable. Panoramic sunroof, which comes up to just in front of my head here, and I have a lot of visibility here in the back seat. That's pretty nice. Up here we have some ventilation, always good to have that in the back seat, as well as two USB-A chargers. In the back of the passenger seat here, we have some additional storage as well. Let's put the armrest down. Two cup holders in the armrest, so definitely you have some storage ability back here. Let's jump up to the front seats and then we'll get this thing on the road. What's really nice, you have a lot of really blacked out features throughout this dashboard. That orange stitching with those X's coming across the front, and the doors, which is really cool. The seats as well, you got that black leather perforated. I'm gonna go ahead and put my foot on the brake, start the vehicle, and the dashboard in front of me is lighting up. On the dashboard, you have the left side and the right side are analog. The middle center is actually digital. Hit the info button here. I can change what's in front of me. So I can have my safety features all in front of me if I want, or I can just have my speed right there. I can also digitally have my speed up there in this mode. So that's pretty nice to have. On the left side of the steering wheel, I have my options for my music. I can turn my audio up and down. There's a 12 Bose speaker audio system in here, so it does sound really nice. Change your sources. You have your push to talk button down here. So you have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which will allow you to connect to your phone to make phone calls and text messages. You can leave yourself reminders. You can use your navigation on your phone and other various apps that are compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Just a really great feature that makes your vehicle that much more versatile. Also a hang up button for your phone on the left hand side here, and the info button, which changes everything up here on your screen. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have your adaptive cruise control features. We'll go over that on the test drive. So looking at the infotainment screen, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not a touch screen. All of it's done down here by the commander controller. So I'm just spinning the dial to go to different things and pressing in on it to select. You also have some hotkeys here for your navigation, for your music, back button, and home button. So when you look at this screen, we have information, we have entertainment, we have communications, navigations, and various other settings. And I'm finding with various other settings is where you have all of your safety settings, your sound settings, your display settings. For example, I also have a heads-up display on this vehicle. So in order to change those options, it's all in here. Here we have our heads-up display. Our miles per hour is right there, digitally displayed, and cool to have it right there where you don't have to look away from the road. Down below here, you have a little cubby to store some things. You have 2 cup holders as well as your shifter. It can actually put the vehicle into different drive modes. You have sport, normal, and off-road mode. We'll test some of those out on the test drive. Parking brake here, all I have to do is put my foot on the brake, pull up, and that is going to engage my parking brake, or I can press down to release it. So we have the auto hold engaged right now. So when I take my foot off the brake, we're not going anywhere. To go forward, all I have to do is hit the accelerator, and then whenever I come to a stop again, it comes up hold on the dashboard. I can take my foot off the brake, and we are still holding. So this is great for stop and go traffic. It's just really nice to be able to take your foot off the brake. Here we have our armrest. Opens up down the center like that. You can easily see that there's a lot of storage in there. You have 2 USB-A chargers in there, as well as a wireless charger right up here for your phone. That's really nice to have. Looking up, we have this giant panoramic sunroof, one press all the way back and one press all the way forward. If I want to tilt it, I just press up and tilts it, press forward to close it completely. We have some lights up there, obviously, and a sunglass holder. Great to have. So that was a lot of features on this car. Let's get this thing out on the road, test some of these driving features out. Put my foot onto the gas. All right. Well, that got us right up to speed very quickly. Definitely rocketed us up there. That's just a normal mode. So why don't we go ahead and switch this thing over into sport mode, see if it sounds any differently, huh? Okay, so I switched this into sport mode. Oof. And there it is. Yes, I definitely felt a quicker acceleration there. I definitely felt I heard the sound of the engine a lot more. So I have lane keep assist active right now, and if I were to just inch over here to the right side of the lane, what it's doing is it's actually slightly vibrating the wheel, and the right side of the lane on my display here is actually turning orange. So it's actually pretty nice because it's not only showing that on my dashboard, but it's showing it on my heads-up display as well. So as I inch over to the right side here, the steering wheel is nudging me back into the lane, keeping me safe, keeping me away from the edge of the road. So I have somebody on my left-hand side, my mirror's lighting up. When I turned on my turn signal there, the icon in the mirror flashed, and I heard an audible alert telling me, hey, don't make that left-hand turn, there's somebody in your blind spot. All right, so we stayed within the 2 lines of the road pretty easily there as we made the U-turn. Popping us right back up to speed very quickly with that turbo engine. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put this vehicle into reverse. Check out this backup camera. We have a nice wide view backup camera with cross-traffic monitoring. So as you can see there, we have cross-traffic monitoring going off. We have a car coming on either side of us, just letting us know that to watch out, that there is a car moving behind us as we're in reverse. So the CX-50 is a sporty crossover vehicle. I think you're gonna love it. Give it a test drive. If you'd like to see our inventory, visit us at smailmazda.com. And until next time, enjoy the ride.